guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, we are finally doing the last empties of 2020. This is all the stuff that I have finished up the last a little bit of 2020, and there's a few things in here I kind of need to pull so I can do my final 2020 project pan stuff. So I kind of figured I needed to do that and then film the other one right after so I don't forget. So anyways, if you're new here, I don't understand the process of these empties videos, but I do know that some people like them. So I kind of go through the items that I've used up, do little miniature reviews for them, and tell you whether or not I'm going to rebuy any of this stuff. Mostly, probably not. And a lot of this stuff is recyclable, so things that are like toilet paper and things like that that you just kind of use and then throw away is not going to be in this, but sometimes I do. I don't think I have any in here. Oh, I did. I saved a wrapper from my soap. So occasionally I do that, but very rarely do I save little wrappers that come on like my bars of soap. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm just gonna reach in the bag and grab it and then talk about it, and then that'll be it. The first thing I have in here is the Onyx Professionals 100% Pure Acetone. I got this at a cosmetics beauty supply store. It was either Sally's or Cosmoprof. It's 100% acetone. I don't remember how much I paid for it, probably $4 or $5. I only use pure acetone, and I use it for a bunch of things. I don't just use it to remove nail polish. I use it to get gummy materials from tape off my scissors for packing orders and stuff like that. Acetone's really good for using for quite a few things. So this bottle I've had for a long time. I have a brand new one in the cabinet. This, I think I bought a different brand, but it's just whatever Sally's or Cosmoprof has. And because I'm a licensed professional, I do get a discount on those things. So yeah, I ended up rebuying another bottle. The next thing is Q-tips. I always use the Q-tip brand Q-tips. These are cotton swabs with the wooden, it's like paper for the center. I have looked at the more eco-friendly ones that have bamboo in the center and then fake cotton for the earbud part, but I've been using Q-tips brand Q-tips for ages, and I do believe, yep, I do. I already have another 2-pack in here, so there's that. So I've already rebought the thing, and I've got this because these come in 2 packs. I already have another one open in my drawer, and these take me forever to go through. The next thing, do I have more than one? I do. I have more than one. Digging through my bag here. Ew, I stuck my finger in something. What was that? It was wet. Thankfully, my washcloth is right here in the sink. Wet. And yes, I'm sitting on the bathroom floor because that's usually where I sit to do these. Okay, so I have a box and 2 empty tubes of the Pro Enamel from Sensodyne. This is in the Fresh Breath. One's Fresh Breath and the other one is Gentle Whitening. It doesn't really matter which one I use. It's toothpaste. It gets your teeth clean. And these little boxes, I save things like this and then leave them open like this and stick them in the rat cage. And you would be surprised at how big of a rat can fit in such a small box. So they have a heyday with those, and the Q-tip box will also go in the rat cage for bedding for the critters. And of course, this is what my dentist recommended me use, and so I have another one that I'm almost out of. And just to show you, I never want to run out of this stuff. I've got 1 tube in here, and I've got a backup of a 2-pack. And then I've got my dad's toothpaste on the shelf as well. So I always keep backups of those, because you never know when you're going to run out of toothpaste. And I'm weird. I squeeze as you can see, I squeeze every last bit out of it. I just don't see the point in buying. What is all over you? Yeah, it's oil or something. Okay, so I have all these Freeman micro dart things. I did test all these out. I did videos on them. If you want, I can try and remember to link them in the description box. So we have the dark spot patches, which I think I would need to try for extended periods of time to see how well they worked. The under eye patches, I didn't see anything good with them. The fine line patches, again, I don't really care about my fine lines. And then the forehead patches, the ones that are supposed to go here for people that have the furrow in their brows. Again, I didn't see any immediate thing other than hydration in those areas. I have a mask in here that I use. Oh, I know what it is. It's this little thing here that has oil in it. This is a facial cleanser. It's the Argan Cranberry and Marula oil with vitamins and oxidants. It's from Pharmagel. It was like a sample that I got, but it like leaked on everything. So it was nice. I used it as a like cleansing oil to get makeup off, and it worked really well, but it's very, very thin, and it got on everything. This is a Yes to Tomato Clear Skin for acne with salicylic acid. It's a detoxifying charcoal mask, and I ended up like ripping this thing open to use it. It took me like 3 uses to get all of it used up. It's very, very, very super thick. I didn't notice it did anything spectacular to my skin. Didn't notice really any changes in my skin at all. Of course, I have a Dial antibacterial thing here, and I now have oil on my pants. That's just great. Then we have, okay, these 2 products are very similar. This is the Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisture. This was a sample I got from Target, and it is like a cheap alternative to the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb. The only difference is besides the price point, this doesn't burn my face, whereas this one does. I do not recommend Believe products at all. They are heavily fragranced, and they burn my skin. No matter what product I've tried from Believe, it tears up my skin bad. And on the Believe train, I have a moisturizing eye balm. I ended up using both of these on like my hands and my elbows and my knees because these burn my face so bad I couldn't use them. So I don't recommend them. And these are like the ones with like the false bottoms. So the bottom is hollow. These came in an Ipsy, so I'm not like too heartbroken about it. Got a bunch of lip things in here. This I'm throwing out. This is an Eos Lip Balm in Sweet Mint. It still smells okay, but when you go to put it on, it makes my lips burn, and it's old, so it needs to go. We have a thing of the Walmart brand Aleve, and I finally went through my very full-size Dr. Teal's. This is the aluminum-free deodorant. This is an eucalyptus. There's like a little bit left, but the plastic around it makes it impossible to get the stuff in the center. This is a very nice aluminum-free deodorant. It's a natural deodorant, but the thing is with this is when you first use it, you literally have to put it in your armpit and let it sit and heat up to your body and then swipe it on, because if not, it's like, and you're like, oh Jesus, what am I doing wrong? You have to let your body heat warm this up first, so be careful of that. I have a couple of hair things in here. This is the OGX Nourishing Coconut Milk Conditioner. It was something I bought to travel with like back when I graduated in 2015 with my master's degrees. So that's why I had that in there. I finally finished it up. And this came from, I think, a Birchbox like forever ago. This is a lemon rinse. It's a gentle clarifying treatment from Beautiful Nutrition. I would buy a full size of this. This stuff, you can like put it on your hair like once a week. You shampoo and then you rinse and whatnot. And before you put conditioner on, you put a little bit of this on your scalp area and you kind of like massage it through and then rinse it out. And it's supposed to remove like buildup off your scalp and your hair. And I do feel that it does wonders to my hair. So I really, really, really like that. All right, we have a couple of hand creams in here. One of them I like so much, I literally cut it open. This is the Cake Beauty Heavy Cream Rich Vanilla Shea Butter. It's just totally to die for, intense smoothing body butter balm. I kept this by my bed. I even have a backup of it that I got from Ipsy with points. This is like amazing, and if I didn't have points or I didn't get these from Ipsy, I would buy these in a full size. They're usually like $8 or $9 for a full size, and it's worth it. This is a Merci Handy Hand Cream in Hello Sunshine. This smells like that Sunflowers perfume that was like really popular in the 90s. It's a very lightweight hand cream with like these little orangish yellow beads in them that like pop on your skin that are supposed to be extra hydrating. It's a very light hydrating lotion for your hands. I kept it at my desk to use there. It's not heavy enough for me to use at night. Would I rebuy it? No. This is my first sample bottle of Curology. This stuff burns my face really bad, but I do like the fact that I wish that they would just send us our stuff in a pouch or something, or make these so that either we could refill them or pop the cartridge out, because this is one of those things that as you pump it, it slowly rises from the bottom. But this was a prescription strength thing that they sent me. I have a full size of this in the cabinet that I use for like 2 or 3 times, and it was burning my face so bad. They had to send me a different formula, and I've been using that one now for a couple weeks, and I like that one so much better. So I'll continue to get that. That's a subscription thing. It's like $40 every 2 months. This is a Murad Hydration Nutrient Charged Water Gel, very similar to the Belief stuff, but even though there's a little bit of fragrance in here, this does not burn my face. It's very, very lightweight. I would recommend this for like oily skin. Then we have, this is a brightening eye cream from Benefit. It's called It's Potent. I don't know how old this was, but I used it on my hands. So many little tester bubbles. All right, I think I got all of them. This is an old conditioner. It's Crabtree and Evelyn, the avocado, olive, and basil skin revitalizing lotion. I had in like an entire like set that came with a shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, that kind of thing, bar soap, from when my dad and I stayed in St. Augustine a few years back, and I didn't want to like use it up because I like the fragrance of it. I wish I could buy that, but you can't. It's only at the hotel. I have a Shiseido Ultimate Power Infusing Concentrate. This stuff is super expensive. I think for a full size of this, it's like $68. And if it's got some special mushroom in it that's supposed to be really good for your skin. I noticed that it did like tighten and firm my skin, and it didn't like strip it, and it wasn't very drying, and it didn't irritate my skin. And if my face was super dry, it didn't burn. So I really liked this. This was a sample I got in Nipsey, and I kind of like made it last forever. Because a little of that stuff goes a long way, like literally a pea-size amount. So if I could afford it, I would buy that. This is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream for normal to dry skin. I hate how much fragrance is in this, but it's a nice thick moisturizing cream, and miraculously the fragrance in here didn't burn my skin, which was a bonus. I finally used up a Marcel New Age Precision 8-in-1 Power Serum. This was nice. It was lightweight, it was very thin, it didn't burn my skin. That's about it. Then I have a couple of Philosophy items and a organic pharmacy one, so I'll do the Philosophy first. These came in that like sample thing I got from Ulta last year, where if you buy like so much of stuff, you get like a gift bag with a value of like $75, and mostly it's these little samples. So this one is Renewed Hope in a Jar Water Cream. It's a hyaluronic glow moisturizer, very, very lightweight moisturizer. I say that this would also be really good for somebody with oily skin, not very hydrating enough for my skin, plus there's a ton of fragrance, and the ingredients aren't all that great. This one is the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. It's an ultra lightweight moisturizer. Same thing, very, very lightweight, probably better for combo to oily skin, not meant for dry skin. Then we have the Organic Pharmacy Double Rose Rejuvenating Cream, and this is for all skin types. This is also a very lightweight, has a very, very light rose fragrance. If you don't like rose, you could probably use this because it's so almost not there that you'll just smell the moisturizer with like a tad bit of rose. It's nice, it's just too lightweight for my skin. Okay, I have 2 empty chapsticks. I have an EOS, this is a vanilla one. There is product left in here, but it smells rancid. So I'm not using this anymore, and I will no longer be buying from EOS because they do that in the midst of me using them. All right, I have a bunch of mascaras in here, which is one, oh, hang on. I have a toner. The Michael Todd Beauty Blue Green Algae. It's supposed to be an antibacterial toner, supposed to help with acne and breakouts. I do find that if I had a breakout on my face and I used that, it seemed to calm the redness down. That was the only benefit that I saw to it. It smells like algae and feet. So I wouldn't buy a full size. I think it's like $28 for one anyways. So now we have a bunch of mascaras all covered in whatever that oil is out of that cleanser. Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I really, really like that mascara. I would rebuy it if it wasn't so expensive. Smashbox X-Rated. It's a nice mascara, but I hate the wand. Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. It's an okay mascara. The wand on it took me a little bit to get used to, and it's a very wet formula starting out, but you can get a ton of use out of something this tiny. A lot of these are samples from Ipsy. The Tarte Tardis Lash Paint, it was nice. I just didn't care for how big the wand was, but it didn't leave my lashes like clumpy or whatever, goopy. Then we have the Falsies and the Falsies Flared. The Falsies Maybelline actually sent me to review it, and I really, 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 really love what this does to my eyelashes. I have 2 backups in my cabinet, but I have a bunch of minis to get through first before I even think about opening it. The Falsies Flare I bought because I wanted to compare the 2 together, and they both do amazing things to my lashes. They lift, they separate, they cause volume at the base. You can get really close in here because I have a ton of lashes. These mascaras are amazing, and they're like $8 at Walmart, so cannot beat that. I have a Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is in C2. This is a really good color match for me, and I used every bit of it up. I even took the stopper out to use it up. When I run through some of my concealers, other than the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer that I like, I would probably repurchase this and or the other one, the e.l.f. one. So we have some eyeliners in here. We have the Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. It was okay. The Milani Eye Tech Extreme, I love this liner. This liner is amazing, but the only problem is the tip is so long that the tip dries out really quickly, so you have to like constantly like shake it to get it down. The Sugar Cosmetics, this is a waterproof micro liner in Algae Black. I used it like twice and it dried up, and I was very disappointed in that. It came from Nipsey. The Ciate London Fierce Flicks took me like a year and a half to use this one up. I don't like how big the felt tip. It's very fat on the base of it, and so it doesn't give a very precise line. It gives a very thick line. So if you like a very dramatic, thick line for your eyeliner, then go with that. But they're also like $20-something. So again, not worth it in my opinion when you can buy the Milani one for like $9. And that is everything. The reason I put that stuff in the sink is because I have to do Project Pan stuff next, and some of that stuff is included in that. So yeah, that is everything. This is my last empties of 2020. Let me know what you guys think down below. I will try and remember to link some of these products, and you know, or if you guys want me to link them, just let me know. There's only a couple of these that I would rebuy, and you know, some of these I wish I could rebuy, but I can't because they're like hotel things and you really kind of can't get them. But the reason why I like getting Ipsy is so that I get like little samples like this to test out. I forgot I had a couple items still sitting on the counter. These were items that I finished up, but they were part of my Project Pan, so I figured I'd better include them here, and then I'll include them in the other video. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. I hated this mascara at first until it dried out enough for me to use it, and then I actually really liked it. The IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara, I wish this stuff wasn't so expensive. The wand is very big and fluffy, but it does also amazing things to my lashes. But the effect it does to my lashes is very similar to the Maybelline Falsies Mascara, so I will pay $9 for that one versus $28 for this one. The ColourPop Brow Pencil in Bing and Brunette. This is a really nice brow pencil. It's like $5 or $6, and I would repurchase that. The Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is the green one. I hated this mascara. It clumped up. It was dry. It did horrible things to my lashes, and it's like half empty, but I will not continue to use it. And then the other thing that I have that is empty is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion in yellow or light yellow. Yeah, yellow. I use it for concealing darkness under my eyes because yellow cancels out purple. And yeah, those were the other things that I wanted to include here really quick. So yeah, sorry I forgot. To test out and see if I would like it enough to purchase a bigger size of it. So I really enjoy getting Ipsy. I know I've got an entire basket of like little tiny sample things, and I do slowly go through them. I have to be careful switching up my skincare because sometimes my skin gets very irritated and pissed off, and I don't want it that way. So I have to be careful with how much new skincare I'm introducing into my routine, and especially with using a cosmetic product that is formulated specifically for my skin by a dermatologist. I also have to be careful with what I use in conjunction with that. So because that's very drying to my skin, I have to include a lot of oils and heavy moisturizers, especially at night when I use it on my skin to protect me from dry patches and dryness and irritation the next day. So anyways, that is it for my 2020 empties. It's the last empty video of the year. I'm going to take the bag out to recycling, and the boxes will go in the rat cages, so let them play with them and pee on them and chew on them and tear them up and make them a bed and everything else that they do with them. And I will see you guys in another video very soon, and I will be recording the Project Pan update video next. So yes, you'll see this makeup look and t-shirt again. It's an Eeyore shirt. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are.